Well, hello, folks. We are just outside of Slidell, Louisiana, and we are going on Dr. Wagner's Honey Island Swamp Tour today. Been looking forward to this. So Cajun Encounters is the one who runs this whole touring system. They have these buses because they'll bring people in if you need transportation. So they're bringing people in from New Orleans, as far away as Mobile, etc. We didn't need transportation. We drove here. So very much looking forward to it. We're here about 11:15, 11:20. Our tour doesn't start till 12:15. So we're going to get the lay of the land for a little bit. This is the main pavilion that we will be leaving from. They say that if your group can all fit in the seating area there in the pavilion, that's the exact same seating that will be on the vessel that we'll be on later today. And hopefully we'll see some gators. We'll be going on one of 15 boats that they have here. So they typically keep groups at about 20. And I saw over on the board, we're in the brown group, and it's going to be 16 of us on our vessel today. Now, Honey Island is in St. Tammany Parish in Louisiana. They're not counties, but they are parishes. And the parish seat in St. Tammany is Covington, Louisiana, that we've done a video at before. I think we've done a short. I've got to do a long-form video on that. That's also the hometown of comic Theo Vaughn. They have lots of tours going on all throughout the day. We can see here our group listed. There's going to be 16 of us. They cap it at 20. I've seen one tour, one of the last tours of the day, only going to have 10 people. Now this bridge here that you can see in the distance, I'll talk a little bit more about it when we go under it. It's actually closed down. A series of bridges are closed. They need to be completely redone. Louisiana ran out of money. They now have a government grant, but it could be as long as 6 years before they're actually fixed. So a major evacuation route is actually closed and has been closed for about 3 years. And folks, you may be thinking here in the bayous and the swamps of Louisiana that alligators are a major issue, attacks on humans by alligators. They are extremely rare. Alligators typically will not bother you unless they feel threatened by you. And there have been certain situations, hurricanes namely, where alligators have been literally deposited into residential areas, and there have been attacks in those situations. Now, even though we say they're rare, and they are less than 10 per year, a 12-year-old, unfortunately, was killed in New Orleans East by an alligator attack. There was also another man this year that was bitten. He did survive. But they're rare. They do happen. Now, they happen more often with wild feral hogs, believe it or not. Again, those are not many. Alligators under 10, wild hogs somewhere 10 plus, somewhere between 10 and 15. And again, if they feel threatened, especially if you're around their young, come across them in the woods. There's 700,000 of them across all 64 parishes. All right, they called our group, so we are going to get with our captain for the day. His name is Chris. He's Chris L, because there are two Chris's. He wanted to make sure we could differentiate him when we give him a review later. But now we're going to walk down to the boat, not too far, maybe like a quarter of a mile from the pavilion, and we'll go down to that bridge that I was talking about. All right, folks, we have boarded the boat with Captain Chris. We can get a closer look at the bridge here. One of the bridges that has been out for about 3 years now has been closed. They're going to have to be completely torn down. Thankfully, because of a local news station ran a report on this, it kind of shamed local officials, and all of a sudden government grant money materialized. It's going to take 5 years, but at least something will get fixed. 5+ years.
Your cell phone out there. You hit a log, you lose your brand new iPhone. We do have gas on the boat, so there's no smoke and no vapor, of course. And if you need the life jackets, you're actually sitting on them. You shouldn't need the life jackets because this boat is built by the Titanic people, so we should be good to go, right? It doesn't have a high tide or low tide like the lake does for fishing. It gets all its depth from rain. This river is at an all-time low. We're having a drought right now, no rain. So this river, you'll see certain areas, if I get stuck going out, we have to idle. So we're gonna idle out of here, and I'm gonna get one of these boats to go in front of me, and we'll follow that boat out. I've seen this river this low in probably 6 years. So it could be really dangerous, a lot of logs. If I do get caught up on a sandbar, no worries, we should get off. If not, we got 14 other boats that help me get out of here. Major highway, that bridge right there has been closed for 3 years now. Louisiana ran out of money. Somebody spent all that money to fix the bridges. So they got a grant from the federal government to fix it, but they said another 6 years before it's completed. Is that crazy? We haven't had a major storm out of here since Hurricane Ida. It's happened almost 4 years now. I'm gonna follow you out. This is my first day.
First time out?
Yes, sir. I watched the Google reviews, videos.
And thankfully, no, it was not Chris's first day out. It's going to be about a 2-hour tour. Thankfully, this video will not be 2 hours, I promise you. Let's pick up some speed.
Oh my goodness.
It's 70,000 acres, 20 miles long, 10 miles wide. Out of 70,000 acres, half of it's owned and protected by the Louisiana Wildest Fisheries. Wild barrel hog fish.
What makes Honey Island Swamp so special is it's considered one of the most unaltered swamps in all the United States. I love seeing the Spanish moss and the cypress trees. Spanish moss and palm trees, probably two of my favorite things in the world. Spanish moss, of course, number one, it's not a moss, but they think it got its name from French colonists who called it Spanish beard after the beards of the Spanish conquistadors.
All right, so we almost know we're going to turn into the swamp. There's a limpkin in front of me flying. Yeah, so the Honey Island Swamp. So that limpkin right there, as I mentioned, we have a very invasive snail. And now we get a parasite called rattling, which the snail can give you. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Pretty cool to see one. Look at them all. What are y'all doing? They get the apple snail in flight, and they go in the water and grab it, and they get on a tree, and they beat it against that tree to make the snail come out, and they slurp it down like a raw ice. So, if a raccoon or a small animal ate it, it could kill it. The apple snails got here years ago. There's an osprey, osprey. The apple snails got here years ago, underground petri. Somebody filmed me illegally. As we mentioned, the Honey Island Swamp to the left is 70,000 acres, 20 miles long, some miles wide, half of it's home protected. You have to struggle through it this time of the year. It could get dangerous. You could get caught up on sandbar. But this is the river. This is a little bayou I'm going to take you through. This bayou Bayou is any navigable waterway off a main river, off a main lake. A bayou is navigable, so I will get out of it. It's the French word for slow-moving water. That's all a bayou means. So once I take in the bayou, I'm going to take it to a slough. The slough's the same thing. I cut off the main river, I cut off the main lake, but a slough is not navigable. It will dead end. So the definition of a swamp is a flooded forest. Now we're going to get back here. Usually the water is about 200 feet into the swamp, really high. That's normal flood stage. This river's about 8 to 10 foot from what it should be. And I'm probably going to hit a log right here. So every season you come back here is different. Right now it's pretty cool because everything's still kind of living. The elephant ears, these pretty plants to the right and to the left, they looking kind of sick, but believe it or not, last Tuesday we had a little cold front come through here, and guess how cold it got? 32 degrees at night. And it got a little frost on these. These are really delicate little plants. They don't like the hot. They don't like the cold. The elephant ears, Toro, they are not native. A lot of people think they're native to the south because they grow like crazy out here, but really they came from South Asia as a food source. They would take their roots, ball the roots, and make stuff to cook with, starches and stuff like that. Pretty incredible. In Hawaii, to this day, they still use that to cook with. So a lot of water, oak, tupelo, gum.
Oh my God.
But the most common tree that's going to be hanging on top of my roof, that's the black willow tree right here. Some kind of way, we had Native Americans living back here called the Colapisa Indians. They owned this whole area. And they found out some kind of way, if you take that tree, take the bark off of it, and chew on it, it gets rid of pain. Most of them, they're going to slide in. But they're not scared of me. Look at these muscles. No, they're not scared of me.
Oh, it's got cold. Hey.
What you get? Got some corn?
Hey.
You want a brownie? I bought a brownie for you. You rather corn or a brownie? You want a brownie?
Don't you just want to?
Oh.
Don't you just want to take it home, put a little hat on it?
No, where you going, buddy?
Oh, it's saving it.
Yeah, it looks like they're always washing their food. They're not washing it, they're wetting it because they don't have saliva glands.
Oh.
So to swallow the food, they gotta wet it. All their feelings, they get a lot of feelings from their front paws. They are not rodents. North American ringtail is the proper name. They usually travel in packs. She chooses to stay alone. They are born blonde for 3 months. The mother just stay with him and help him hunt. And the opportunists, that's why they're out doing a day. The old saying, if a raccoon was out doing a day, something's wrong with it. You ever heard that saying? That's because they're nocturnal animals. They're not really nocturnal animals, they're just more active at nighttime. But they come out during the day because of this boat, because they know they're going to eat a tree. Oh, look at
You want to come closer?
Thank you.
Oh,
That's cool.
oh my.
Video game.
So out here in the swamp, we have 40 different types of snakes, lots and lots of snakes.
Oh, look.
There's only 2 snakes back here that will kill you.
Turtle.
Little baby turtle. You have to stand up on the leg, you want to see a little bit. Starts going into inches. Summertime, you can just park it. You have a bunch of kids back here playing a game called red light, green light. One person drives the boat, another person shines a light. You either put it on your forehead or you just do that. If you see green eyes, red eyes, that's a red light, that means stop. Don't grab it, it's a baby gator. If you see green eyes, green light, go ahead and get it. What are the green eyes, folks? Yeah, big bullfrogs. Once it's shone, it's called shawning an animal. Once the light hits it, it can't move. Pick it up, throw it in the box, take it back to the camp, fry up the frog legs, and it tastes just like what, folks? Chicken, so they say.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, there's several turtles. There's a whole bunch.
Two on this side. See that one?
Oh yeah, there's see the one on the shore there. Yeah.
And a rule of thumb, folks, to find the length of the alligator, tip of its nose to the center of its eyes, measure that in inches. That's 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 inches. That alligator is probably 4 foot. They grow a foot a year. So that alligator, we had a 2-mile radius. His name was Big Al. He owned his whole territory. So a male alligator will tolerate another male alligator. And they'll live with each other for a little while until one season comes along. And what's that season, folks? Mating season. And then you have to go. If you that Big Al and that little gator male stays here, they'll fight to death.
It's nice being out here in the fall when the leaves have changed a bit.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, so we're going to go back here, folks. This is called Maple Slough. This is really, 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 really shallow back here. Probably going to hit a couple logs, so this is where I really just need y'all to remain seated. We'll go back here. And where? George! Come on, I seen you over there earlier. Alright. See what too shallow. That's the jam up there. Man. What's up, Captain?
You want me to put a rope on you?
Maybe on the way home.
Give me some of these fellas.
My Scott told you had to come pull me out. Here, treat my baby. Sorry, buddy. Wait a minute, no snake in here. Hey, George! George! What's you
He's
call
so
that?
cute.
Don and Dash. Folks, that raccoon don't come out. He's really rare to see. His name is George Cooney. I had a couple people laugh at my joke. Y'all don't start laughing at my jokes, I'm leaving y'all out here. Y'all know who George Cooney even is, the actor? Kind of looks like me. That's even funny, huh? Sorry, buddy. Look, he's holding that leg up. You see his leg? Alright, back up front again. They're pretty incredible trees. They can stay underwater why it was sawed off the wood years and years ago, after 1960. They were cutting all the trees down.
Is it poisonous?
No.
See the loose head? I can see the head with the round eyes. So it's a water snake, not venomous. Now, copperhead looks simple spot and everything. I ain't doing none of that. You're getting stuck, huh?
Can't really see it fit that well.
Louis, and she said that was the best day of her life. Nobody ever told me that ever. All right, oh man, y'all talk through. See how pretty it is back here.
No, Rick, you should. You should have moved to it. Yeah.
All right, how y'all doing? All right, thank you. As we're going to the back, it looks like you can't go any further because of grass on the water. That's Salvania. Very invasive grass. If we didn't come back here so much, it would overtake the slough. Your root system would start growing, and you couldn't get your boat back here. Now we get maybe not. All right, let's see if we can get out of here without getting stuck back.
That's why I cut it off. That's okay.
Just remember, gentle touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, another one way over there. I'm also certainly a different reference.
Tricky, tricky, tricky! We got it, Captain, we got it. And that's Louis Armstrong in the movie. We got to see George Clooney today, Louis Armstrong, the wishing tree. Pretty incredible, huh? Yeah, so we just wait for the boat to get out and get opening, and then we'll talk about the gators some more.
limpkin.
Here's our stuff again. It's a long way to probably hit it. Teeth, the inch is big, but only 2% might survive. Because every animal loves to eat a small little gator. So a gator has a rough lifetime to its 1-year birthday. After that, it is the #1 apex predator back here. The only thing that will kill another gator would be what? Another gator or us humans. And we have another gator in a log over here. You're welcome to stand up on the right side. Yeah, so that's a pretty big gator, right? Do the math. Tip of its nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7. If I had money, I'd bet that's a female alligator. A female alligator stops growing around 7 to 8 foot. That's when it can reproduce. Now the turtles. That's that Mandingo's making that noise. See it right there? Looking for an apple. Oh, they fight! That's my apples now. No, that's mine. You know what they're doing, huh? Mating calls.
Are those two mating or are they fighting?
They want to mate.
Oh, okay.
That's how they communicate. Plan to live with another. It is a living thing. It starts off as a little baby flower and grows into that beautiful epiphyte. Closest relative to the epiphyte would be a pineapple, an airplane. So why in the world do they call it Spanish moss? So they say years ago, Native Americans were coming down here, they couldn't grow a lot of facial hair. Spanish people have been on these boats for months and months. They would come with these big old beards. So you wrap that around your face. Look at me, I'm Spanish. Also known as old man's tree hair. The first vehicle recall ever was your Ford Motor Company. Henry Ford was stuffed in his seat with that. And customers were coming back complaining. Did pick up bugs.
Interesting.
And they got all kind of crazy stories about witchcraft.
There's another limpkin.
There's a tire right there. I thought it sounded like mine.
Alright, we're gonna make it back and now we're gonna try.
Yeah. I think that's an anhinga. They, their wounds don't have a natural coating, so after they get wet, they have to come out of the water and literally dry their wings before they can fly again. Yeah, they're prevalent in South Carolina as well. Yeah.
Look at all the birds over there. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
All limpkins.
They're limpkins.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
have lunch?
Oh, yeah.
Folks, we really enjoyed this tour. 2 hours, it gave you plenty of time, but you were never looking at your watch like, when is this going to end? We saw plenty of wildlife, even though it's starting to get cooler. Not too cool, but if it's really cool at all, you're not going to see very many alligators. Thankfully, we got to see one big one, the female alligator. We saw lots of raccoons. They are well trained to come and get fed. Saw lots of bird life. Even had a fish nearly jump into my lap as we were ending. And of course, we're going to exit through the gift shop, and they have a pretty expansive one and a very busy gift shop. There was constantly people coming in and out because this is where you check in with your tour as well initially. Lots of fun stuff. Didn't really buy anything much today because we planned to come back, and I may get a magnet then, but we didn't get one today. They have some of the follow bracelets. Have any of you got those where you can actually track an animal? Those are pretty fun, and they were pretty cheap here. If you get them at like zoos or aquariums, usually they're $20 plus. They were $15 here. You go home, you use your QR code to set it up, and you pick the animal that you want, and you have your very own animal that has been fitted with a tracker somewhere, and you can go on and see what's your animal, where it goes from day to day. Had a lot of fun today with our captain too. He was very funny. A lot of the other captains, you could tell they all have a good relationship with each other. They were giving him a hard time because they were blowing past him, and he was having some difficulty as he had a smaller engine. And they were saying that that must be all that they trust him with. But it was really fun. We had a good group. Everybody, for the most part, was extremely quiet and just enjoying nature. And it was just really enjoyable. Really had a great time. Folks, as always, thank you so much for watching our videos. I hope you have a great Sunday. You have been passing through, and it means so much to me and Lori. Thank you, and have a great day. Okay, now this might have to come home with me.